welcome to my channel. My name is Rose Love. If you are new here, have a seat. So I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a week, I think, since I last posted. I hope you're keeping safe. I know that there's this whole lockdown thing going on again, and we're gonna be just fine. So, I'm gonna do a book review today. Let me tell you guys a funny story, yeah? When I was a kid, there's a period in time where I had what I call my quiet years. I was really quiet. I was very, very antisocial. Manzemi sikuwa napenda wase, like sikuwa napenda kuketi mahali kuongea. I was just always quiet. Not that I didn't like people, I never wanted to talk. I think it was also just adolescence, and you know how it is. Hormones, everything. But yeah, I had a weird phase where I was really quiet. So what I did was, to kind of feel like I'm socializing or I have life outside of my world, I used to read books to enter different worlds and realms and realities. So I remember my dad used to get so angry with me. Hi Dad. He actually watches my channel, and my mom as well, and they comment. Oh, they're just the best. But they used to get really angry with me because they're happy that I'm reading, but then I'd get so many fines at the library, and this went on through high school. I remember even in campus, the same. I repeated that mistake twice. My dad was angry. He was like, Rosie. Okay, my dad doesn't really get like super angry. He was just like so disappointed. It's like, Rosie, you're in campus and you're still acquiring fines on your books, you know. When I was a kid, it used to be like $5. I think the most expensive fine I ever had was like $20. But then in campus, you know, like, well, you're supposed to be an adult. So I think that's where my reading culture like developed. And so what my parents did was they started building a home library. Over time, we have so many books that we've acquired. So I think it's just embedded in me. So even if you're in quarantine right now and you're looking for like a nice hobby to pick up or something to do to kill time and boredom, you should read. Anyways, today's book is a faith-based book, but it talks about relationships. People love talking about relationships, I mean. So I normally read 2 books at a time, sometimes 3, but that's proven to be ineffective. So we are sticking to 2, and mostly I like to have one faith-based book and then just any other genre. And this book is called Party of One by Joy Beth Smith. It's published in 2018 and it is 189 pages. It's an ebook. I will show you guys on the screen somehow how it looks. I was sent by my friend Mary. Shout out to you. And it's a very, very good book. But if you are easily triggered, if you're one of those Christians who is easily triggered, you might not want to read this book, because this book will challenge your thoughts on marriage, challenge your thoughts on singlehood, challenge your thoughts on sexuality. It will really, really challenge what you thought you knew about marriage. So basically, the author is a 30-something-year-old woman who is waiting to get married. She's been single all her life. I think so, if I'm not wrong. And she's basically narrating her experience over time. So she starts from like back in the day when she was a teen, in youth service, in Sunday school, akifunzwa about like relationships and whatnot, and how her single years have helped her and shaped her to develop in her Christianity and her walk with God. And she basically highlights the places in which the church has failed singles, the singles ministry. And I mean, this book will challenge you, because she basically talks about things that the church naturally would not talk about. And she highlights how the church has taught us about marriage. Marriage seems like the end goal, and she's basically demystifying all those ideologies, okay? And she's just challenging young ladies, and also gents, I assume, to develop beyond just working on yourself so that you can be married. Like, there's more. She basically says there's more to life than marriage. That does not mean you should not want to get married. It just means, ask yourself, are you idolizing the institution of marriage? Are you idolizing the need to get married? What if God doesn't give you a husband? What if there is no husband for you? What if there's no wife for you? What are you going to do? Are you still going to serve God? Are you still going to love God? She challenges people to like just pursue purpose in God beyond only for marriage. Like, if you want to write books, write books. Don't wait until you're getting married to do these things. Anyways, it's a really, really, really interesting book. Few things I like about it. I like that it's easy to read. You don't need a dictionary or a thesaurus. You just need to read the book. It's quite light. It's like a story. I don't know. It's like you're in the conversation. Number 2, I like that as much as it presents a new perspective on marriage, it's still scripture based. So she's not out here just talking nonsense. Number 3, I like that it targets real problems. When I say real problems, things like purity culture, you know, like, oh, should you hug boys? Like, should you greet? You know, you grow up, man, I'm not even gonna go into this. You guys should just go read the book. She targets real problems and she asks you real questions, and it makes you like kind of just examine your life and your choices. Number 4, I like that she interviews people. So she's not just sitting down and just writing her opinions. She holds roundtable talks all across the states, in Chicago, in Tennessee, all that stuff. And she basically just interviews people. So you're getting not just her perspective. She'll meet people who are single by choice, single mothers. You will meet people who are single after divorce. So many different perspectives on marriage will be presented to you, and it's like a buffet, and you just get to learn from people's experiences. I also like the fact that this book makes you think. It is not a book for a person who's not open-minded. Okay? It needs you to really, really open yourself up and think and ask yourself, am I idolizing marriage? Am I doing this the right way? How am I treating my singlehood? You know, am I wasting my single years waiting for marriage? Could I be doing more for the Lord as a single person? You know, and I love one thing she says, that you're not supposed to spend your single years preparing yourself for marriage only. You're supposed to spend your single years preparing yourself for marriage, yes, but also preparing yourself for the Lord. You are in a continuous relationship with God. So you don't wait to get married so that you are sanctified and you are right with God. No, spend your single years. You have more time, you have more resources available. You can do so much for the Lord. And she kind of just cautions us against living for marriage. What I don't like about the book is just one thing. It's that I would have wanted the author's experience to be a little bit more spoken about. Even though she tries, she really, really tries. I would have wanted her, like, her opinions a little bit more, or her experiences once in a while. I feel like her opinion was coming after everyone. It was like crowning, which is not bad. Anybody who is single, anybody who is preparing to get married, you should read this book and do the work. I would rate it 9 out of 10. So I hope you guys like the review. Let me know if you've read this book. Let me know of other books that you can suggest that are similar to this one. I would definitely be down to it. Check the description bar below. I'm gonna leave a link to the Audible download link so you can go and check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be doing another review shortly. Bye.